right, everyone, welcome to Season 1, Week 2 of CRL League. Excited to be here. This is Sue Generis. So I'm going to do a quick overview of what CRL is. Welcome to the stream for the first time for you newcomers. So as you can see, we have 8 clans in a 2-division format. 5v5 best of 1 matches. You're going to have 2 global card bans, where each clan gets to ban 1 card, and both clans cannot use the cards that they ban. So there's 2 unique cards per deck, where it has to be 2 unique cards across all 5 players, and it will be a 16,000 prize pool that they are competing for. So let's take a look at the brackets real quick to see where everyone is at here. So you can see weeks 1 to 4, they're going to be competing in league format for points. We have the Barbarian Division with Clout, Clash Wars, Nova, and Crucible Wrath. And then we have Genesis in the Night Division with Alpha Esports, Hammers Esports, and Elite Gaming. So there'll be some exciting matchups that we'll see here. Give us 1 second here, okay, guys? Hold on. We're going to adjust the mic a little bit. It's kind of soft. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm a little far away from the mic, so that's why you guys can't hear me as well. But the shoutcasters, you guys should be good to go. All right, now I'm going to hand it off to Brown Bag and Stickbug to talk about today's matchup, with starting with Clout and Nova here. So go ahead and take it away, Brown Bag.
Yo, it's your boy Bag. Welcome, lovers. And I'm hanging out live and in person with my good friend Stickbug.
What's up, everybody? So we got some crazy matchups today. We got Clout. Nova is the first one, right?
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be pretty crazy.
I think it's gonna be insane because Clout really needs to make a comeback, right? Last week they were really like, oh, you know, Crucible, they're the underdogs. We're gonna wipe them out. It's gonna be super easy. It's gonna be a really easy first match, and they got it handed to them. So they've got something to prove today, and Nova is the clan to prove it against. We all know everyone's gunning for Nova. They've got great players. They almost shut out Clash Wars last week, and if Clout can make big plays here, they're gonna say that, you know, this is where we belong and that we're gonna be up front.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of things for Clout to want to accomplish in this matchup, because Nova already proved themselves.
Yeah.
They already proved that they're good. So now it's Clout's turn to kind of take over and do it itself.
Exactly, and check out this starting lineup. We've got Nova's bringing out big guns. They've got Light of Orion. They've got Anonymous. They wasted no time in setting up right off the bat.
I mean, Clout's got Free Willy, and they have Regal A. I mean, they have some good people too. They have, their lineup's not bad.
Oh, not by any means, and the trophies are extremely close. We've got really close trophies from both clans. So it's not like they're playing against different decks, you know? When you're playing against clans like a 4200 trophy and sort of like a 3800 trophy clan, they're not going to be used to playing against all the same stuff because their ladders are going to be vastly different, right? But these two clans are probably used to seeing the same things in tournaments, the same things in ladder, and that's going to make a big difference.
But what do you think they're going to ban? I mean, remember Nova last week with the Giant?
Oh, here we got the bans pulling up right now. They hit up Miner and Hog.
Oh,
Miner
my
and
gosh.
Hog. Miner seems to be the classic ban. I expected Miner to be there. Hog though, the Hog ban, I feel like Clash Wars already made that mistake, right? They shut down the Hog instead of the Giant, and then they let Nova play the deck they're extremely comfortable with. I don't know how I feel about Clout not taking out the Giant. I feel like it was a very obvious choice to take out Nova's Giant play. That's what they play all day. Clout is basically trying to say that we're gonna beat you at your best deck.
Yeah. I mean, they should have shut down this Giant. And I mean, the Miner, we haven't seen it yet because everybody's been banning it. So we don't know what the effect of it would be if it was in the tournament. So I think the Giant Miner would have been the best ban option for them instead of going for Hog Ray. Just because they already destroyed Clash Lords last week they had the Giant.
Exactly. I think we're getting confirmation from the chat that the bans were actually reversed. Do we have different bans, Jeff?
It's Giant actually for Nova.
Okay, so the Giant was banned.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. That makes a lot more
Alright.
sense in my mind. That seems more of like the obvious ban choice for these decks. They're forcing, you know, different deck choices than we saw last week, and that is something that I like to see. So I'll be excited to see what they actually go for the first two decks. Yeah, and no Miner ban. So here you go. Since we have no Miner ban, we're gonna see a very, I mean, we're gonna see the Miner decks, right? What do you think we'll see? We'll see the Furnace? Do you think we'll see sort of like, I mean, we saw some crazy
Lava.
Royal Giant stuff yesterday, or last week.
We'll see Lava Hound Miner.
Ooh, Miner Hound. I'd be excited to see that. That should be some fresh stuff. Oh, here we go. We're jumping in right into the first match.
Whoa, first match, come on.
What do we got going? Both players just waiting for that 10 elixir mark. Pump in the back. Oh my gosh, pump it up. Tag, you're pregnant. What a name. What a name. Starting right with the Inferno Tower, getting that poke damage on the right side. Inferno Tower is one of those really annoying cards to play against because if you're not dealing with it, you're getting poke damage. Very unfortunate Miner placement. Got hit by that Ice Wizard right away and isn't gonna really get the 3 hits on pump that they would have wanted.
I think they're both gonna play the same kind of deck. They're playing the Miner Mini P.E.K.K.A. So it's gonna be down to who gets their Miner placements and who gets their pump down if they're both running pump. And who can protect, if Anonymous can protect pumps, he'll win. That's gonna be the biggest thing.
For sure. I feel like Tag really needs to get some damage on. He's barely got like a little bit of poke damage, and Anonymous is doing a really great job at shutting down all of his furnaces. So unless like he can really make a push here, he's gonna be in trouble. Both players are very, very even. I want to see who's gonna be the first. It's gonna be very important to see who's the first one to get to tower, to make that push, to make that kill.
Right now it's just going about little chip damage, they're trying to set up right now. So it's about who gets that first damage, like you said, on the tower is gonna make the big difference.
Exactly, and I think Tag is doing a great job at getting it, right? So Anonymous may be getting that poison damage off to the side, like he's hitting that poison damage, but no one is like, or Tag is really getting the princess damage on the right-hand side. And he's been really focused on that side, not lots of split damage. I think that's working for him, but it's really gonna come down to the overtime.
Yeah, I mean, we got a good push here right here. Oh, he did set zap, some nice stop with the zap. Still got a good amount of damage with the poison and all that stuff. Actually, no, that was Anonymous's poison. But he got damage with the Miner. And technically, Tag's in the lead right now.
Exactly, and so, you know, it's really putting pressure on Anonymous to perform. This is the first match of the game. Both teams really need to show, like, we're gonna come out and take this round. And Anonymous is obviously Nova's leader, so a quick loss in the beginning for Nova from your leader is not gonna feel good as far as
There goes the poison from Tag.
He gets the pump and the tower damage. Kind of weird for Anonymous to play his pump right there. I feel like that was almost an accident, especially when Tag is attacking that right-hand side. Tag is just getting, look at this rotation. He's just in his groove. He's getting the poke damage off. He's fighting the side he wants, right? He's fighting the side with the furnace, and Anonymous can't seem to find the right counter to be able to get damage off.
Yeah, he just needs... Anonymous needed to put a lot more pressure on the other side to stop Tag from doing it, but it's not working for his favor right now.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he hasn't been able to really pull his troops over there and make it count. This looks like it's gonna go to Tag.
Yeah, because that furnace is just killing his guards, putting a lot of pressure on him.
Oh, Tag throwing out the good game, and there's the poison for the kill. Well played.
Tag, you're pregnant.
Tag, you're pregnant. Tag, you're pregnant. Oh my god. Yeah, Yeah, get it on the Twitter. Hashtag Cloud, hashtag tag your friend, shutting down Anonymous. Nova's leader, round 1. Setting the pace. He really set the pace for this whole match. He said, you know what? Clout, we kind of messed up last week, and we're not going to make the same mistakes this week. Woo! We're right into,
Light of Orion versus Wriggle A. Same thing, another minor deck. When you don't ban the minor, what do you see?
Minor, and I expect we'll see minor from all the players. Like, it's the key component right now. We all know it's extremely good at tournament level. In fact, I would almost be really excited if someone was smart and played Trifecta. Oh, they can't. Hog is gone. Wrecked. So they don't even have counters.
Yeah, because they got rid of the Giant and the Hog Rider, so
Yep.
really the only push card you have is minor.
They basically forced the decks to be minor. So they're saying that, you know, we're gonna win with minor decks. We're good with minor. Not working out so well for everyone, but we'll see. And
Anonymous has already lost, so Nova's not in the lead right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's already feeling like a mistake. But it's gonna come down. You know, it's not all on one player, right? So it's gonna come down. Maybe that's his worst deck. Maybe he was more comfortable with the Giant Poison. I don't know.
But then again, nobody can have the same cards, so it's gonna change up at some point.
Yes, but I feel like there's a lot of, I feel like Miner's one of those cards. It's like Princess. Like, it just fits, right? Like, you can throw it in a lot of decks. If you're good at playing it, you're gonna get the value that you need to. Nova did so well with the Poison Giant last time. Why did they shoot themselves in the foot? Do you know what I mean? Why did they ban the Giant this time when that's what worked for them last time?
Maybe they saw how Cloud was playing with the Giant last week too.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Maybe they felt that they couldn't compete in a 1-to-1 Giant Poison match. I'm not sure. Or maybe they just felt they had the better chance. But so far, it's been Cloud's game. Light of Orion, though, great player. Both Light and Wriggle. This match is crazy. Light is just getting that poke damage over and over on the right-hand side. He keeps shutting down Wriggle's pumps. If Wriggle really doesn't, like, make a play soon, he's going to be in trouble, especially as we get closer to overtime.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a little bit of push here, but those Fire Spirits and the Ice Spirit are just tearing up his guards. So he doesn't really have a push with his minor.
Yeah, I feel like Furnace was such a good card choice. Oh my goodness, because people were, you know, as soon as you see that, okay, Minor's gonna be played, right? We know Minor wasn't banned. We know it's getting played. Your first instinct is guards, stab goblins, like skeletons, things that I can shut down Minor with, or mini P.E.K.K.A, things that I can just at least distract Minor, get it out of the way, not have to worry about it. And so everyone was like, okay, if you know those cards are coming, play cards that just shut that down before it even happens. Play Furnace, play, you know, Zap, Poison, the crowd control cards, where you can really make those pushes count.
Got a little push here.
Yep, counter push by Wriggle. Might even up this game.
The small troops are stopping the mini P.E.K.K.A from getting to the tower, which is very effective. And it's gonna come down to who messes up their deployment and the mini P.E.K.K.A gets on the tower.
Woo! And here it looks like it's coming. Oh, mini P.E.K.K.A shut down by the guards. He's getting great poke damage with the Poison Minor, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be one and a minor on the tower should take the tower up.
It's gonna be this counter. So I feel like where Orion really did good is he kept getting that poke damage early on, and he forced Wriggle wanted to fight the left lane. In the beginning, Wriggle wanted to fight the left lane, and Light was like, nah, forced him to the right lane, got his poke damage, and then now he's ahead, right? So when you're poison battling and you're getting that chip damage, it's gonna come down to whoever was the last poison. In this case, Orion had all the early ones. You know, he got those early
Somebody
kills.
in chat, CMC better not lose another one.
Hey, and we're 1-1. I like it. We're 1-1. CMC better not lose. We'll see. We will see.
What did he lose last time? He messed up on the zap. That was the zap displacement on his tower because he dropped the Goblin Blower on the back.
And that was such a good play. I feel like everyone was really excited to see that happen.
This is gonna be a good one. Nova versus Free Willy.
Woo! All right, let's see what's about to ensue.
Elixir pump. Okay. Elixir
Pump in
pump.
the back. Pump in the back. They're
No,
both pumping
where
it
the
up.
miners at? Where the miners?
Yeah, exactly. No, I think they're both obviously they have them, but I think they're both waiting. Oh, there we go. At the
Knew it was
same
gonna happen.
time. Wow, who has the better counter?
Willy did.
Yep, it looks like, I think you're right. I think Willie had the better counter there. Pulled the miner away. Unfortunately, that knight did not do his job. And it looks like that's going to keep Willie ahead of this game. Yo. Well, okay, let's be fair. I feel like Knight...
3 muskies.
Knight is one of those underrated cards. And here comes the 3 muskies. Oh my goodness, baby got back. He did a great job at shutting down the 2 muskies on the right-hand side, but it cost him too much, 7. Yep, guards in the front. That musketeer might be able to do some good damage.
Now he's gonna shut it down right here.
Great counter with those guards.
Guards are such an underrated card.
We were talking, that's exactly what we were talking about last week, guys. Guards are so underrated, especially at tournament level. Zap doesn't take shields. They deal with things like the musketeers. They deal with the miner.
P.E.K.K.A, regular P.E.K.K.A.
Like everything. They're really like the key counter card now. The key is you just have to be good at playing
anything
them.
you can think of, they counter. That's ground at least.
Here we go. Miner in the back getting that chip damage. And we just talked about how important this is to keep getting that chip damage, because if it comes down to overtime, if it comes down to the double poison, that chip damage is what's going to put the game away for you. Especially when you have no hog, nothing that can really hit that damage very fast.
I think it's Willie just messed up there. Instead of going for the tower with that miner, he should have kept controlling the pumps. Because now he's behind.
Yes, exactly. I totally agree. And for the love of God, Stick, please don't rip my face off. Chat, calm yourselves. Oh
Whoa,
my goodness.
Willie just
Takes
came
that
out the tower. He might even get a 3.
No, but he did get 2 hits off from that mini P.E.K.K.A, and you know that Nova has got to be scared now.
He has 45 seconds to really come back here, and that's not enough with the miner deck.
Nope, and check his deck. So if you're looking at his cards, he doesn't really have the push power, right? He's got the 3 muskies, but we already know he's gonna split them. There you go, you saw the split. He splits them every time, and with that poison zap combo, I don't think he's gonna make it either.
He has 1 musketeer. He should have backed up the other musketeer by itself.
Yep, for sure. I feel like he definitely, that was the point when he needed to make his play. He needed to make his 3 muskies count. He
But
needed to make
the
his knight
furnace is
count.
just shutting down everything.
Well,
Because if
I
the
feel
fire
like-
spirits get on the musketeers, they're done.
That's true. That's true. And I feel like it's a hard fight, right? You're fighting against 2 furnaces. You've already lost the tower. You know there's nothing you can do. And you just gotta sit there in pain. Have a dance party with Stick. Oh my goodness. Maybe for the last match, me and Stick will have a hype party. Let's go.
Somebody said, Stick, touch Bag's face.
Here you go, Stick. Go for it. Ah! Don't hit my eyes. That hurts, man.
I'm sorry.
Savage. You're savage. Oh, nobody can see it. Oh, we'll have to do it again.
We'll do it again.
Yep, we're teases, boys. Here we go. Jumping into the next round. We've got Light Pollux versus Trainer Dibbits. Both good players. I feel like both teams brought like really heavy hitters this time. I feel like all the clans lineups, low key, really brought heavy hitters, and that you guys are gonna be really excited for a lot of these matches. They're such good players.
Who would have thought? A miner.
Not on the pump, never. Miner shutting down that pump.
We got
Interesting to see the Prince though.
The Prince.
There's no hog, so the Prince play.
Double
Prince.
Prince.
Please tell me there's a P.E.K.K.A in there. Please
There's
tell
a
me there's a
P.E.K.K.A.
P.E.K.K.A.
There's a P.E.K.K.A.
There's a mini P.E.K.K.A in the other ones, yeah. Prince almost makes a tower. I think he's gonna get there. 2 hits, 3 hits. No! Shut
had
down
to
by the
miner.
miner. But
He
look
had
how
to
much
waste his miner.
elixir. Look how much elixir that cost him. He's down what? 2? He's down 2. And well, we do know. Okay, so we now know that Trainer Dippet's deck cycles a lot faster. He was able to cycle through those cards a lot faster than Light is gonna be able to. But Light has that pump. So and Trainer just wasted his miner. So now he's in trouble. Nice. Very good counter to hit that pump right off the bat. Trainer knows that he can't let Light pump up, especially when his deck is that much higher. He's already getting better trade value than him.
The
and if he
princess
gets him-
behind the prince right there is gonna be damaged. Because he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
drop little
it's
things to
putting in
stop
work.
it. Stop this prince, but the prince is gonna still get damage off.
Yeah, and he's got 2 hits, 3 hits, and the princess on the thing. Not only is that getting damage on the tower, but it's
And
distracting
then he
the
had to
miner.
protect the princess.
Woo!
With it.
Oh,
Zap
Zap
comes
shuts
in.
it down.
But he had to waste his zap, so.
That's true. So, well, the good thing is like Trainer knows that he can cycle faster. The problem is that he's not playing the counters right. He's not cycling the way he needs to be cycling to win this game. And I feel like that's really important, especially when you're already down a thousand points on your tower, right? He's got to deal with that pump. He's got to do something about it. He's just gonna let it go. That's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be dangerous.
Sorry, chat was pretty funny right there. Alright, so the problem with Trainer, I believe, is the fact that he's not being aggressive with a low-cost deck. He should be way more aggressive. Minion Horde.
Exactly. You know what? He really needs, when he sees that pump, if he's not going to, you know, waste the poison because he wants to make great counters like that, then he needs to be hitting that left side, right? If someone plays pump, you're not going to counter it. You need to punish them for playing pump. You know, throw your mini P.E.K.K.A, throw your fire spirits, get a quick 2 hits on tower, and put yourself back in the game.
That's a tower. That's gonna be a tower.
As soon as that mini P.E.K.K.A hits it, ooh, nope, I don't think he's gonna be able to stop it. 1, and that's, yep. Stick called it 5 minutes before it even happened. There's the first tower.
And you know what's funny? Is Light hasn't played his last card yet.
And you know what? That's
there we go, guards.
Oh, I feel like not playing, when you see that, this happens a lot, especially in tournament play. You'll see 7 out of 8 cards, and that's how you know someone screwed up, right?
Yeah.
That's how you know someone screwed up. When they're not getting the value out of all their cards, they can never play their card, they basically waste it at the end. You know they're in a tough spot, and that kind of, I always use that as sort of like an indicator of who's gonna win. Oh, this guy hasn't played all his cards, means he's struggling. Now, I will say, when you have, you know, the golem, or you have like something crazy like that, then maybe, you know, maybe that's not the case. But for the most part, unless you're hiding a card, it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Remember that time you beat me on level 5 account?
Are you still salty?
No, I'm just kidding.
Stick is still salty. I came in and whooped his level 5 account. Bro, you gotta let me, I gotta give back some props sometimes. Here we go. We got, I can't say that name, versus Blazer. Truth. I'm just gonna call you Truth.
Truth
Free Blazer.
Princess is gonna shut down the furnace.
Yeah, did you see the quick
Ooh.
goblin barrel throw?
If he gets this on the tower, it's game.
And he does! Oh no, the zap is gonna stop it, but it's not gonna shut it down. That's gonna take his tower to at least, yep, 500 down. And we're looking at...
Ooh, counter push with a minor minion horde. Poison
nice,
comes
poison
in.
to shut it down, but it's still gonna get some damage.
It didn't even get that much damage, honestly.
Oh, that was really unfortunate.
That was a good poison.
Yeah, he got it really quick. It seems
Double
like...
furnace?
It seems like Truth hasn't been able to make his plays, right? He had such an interesting deck, right? He's got the goblin barrel in there. He's got the baits. He's got the minor minion horde. He just wasted them too fast. He showed all his cards. He's like, here's my cards. You don't have to worry about the surprise factor. I'm showing you what I'm playing. It's not working.
Goblin barrel coming in.
It's really good when the thing is distracted, but we know that. Woo!
That's
the
a lot
zap
of
to put it
damage
away.
right there.
Nice, nice.
Now he's evened it up, kind of. He's kind of came back now that Blazer has to play a little more defensively now.
Well, you also have to realize that that furnace back there is like the worst thing for his deck. You know, he's got the minion horde, he's got the princess, he's got the goblin barrel. He's gonna have a really hard time fighting Furnace this whole game. Furnace is such a good counter to his deck.
What I think Blazer should do is if he puts this Furnace to on the other lane eventually, it'll be able to stop him from losing that tower.
I'm gonna have to agree. I think it's a mistake that he placed it in the middle. He should have did what you said and threw it on the other lane. We already know that Furnace is saving his left-hand lane, and then he could have saved his poison for more of a aggressive play. Tower is down.
But he's still got 500 left on his tower. It's not over yet.
Oh no, it's extremely close. And with 47 seconds, I'm gonna say that this is going into overtime. Oh no, there's the Furnace. Okay, so he waited. He waited till he could take the tower. He made sure he could get the tip damage, and then he threw Furnace on the other side like we thought. Not a bad play whatsoever. Finally getting the value out of the minion horde at least. It gets poisoned, but he got the counter, and that's what counts.
Goblin barrel.
Where's the zap? Mini P.E.K.K.A to counter. There's the zap. Painful, 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 painful.
That was kind of his last.
Yes, but he. Oh, and the guards to shut down.
Barbarians. He needs to furnace this.
Yep, Furnace is there. Poison is gonna be able to kill that in 10 seconds. Maybe
Barrel
if a Goblin Barrel can get a hit off. Yes, it is. So we are going into the overtime, but it looks like he's gonna take maybe too much damage here on the left-hand side. Takes way too long to play that poison. Ooh. I feel like if he could have, maybe he was out of elixir. I didn't get to see it as clearly as I wanted to, but if he was, I feel like the poison was a little delayed. I feel like he could have got way better value out of it. It was just a split second faster.
He split his minion horde and his mini P.E.K.K.A. Kind of confused him, but The furnace is countering his whole push. It counters barbarians. It counters minion horde.
I
it
know, it's
counters-
so brutal. Especially, yeah, Truth just has a really hard matchup with that Furnace. It really shuts down everything. And I'm glad to see Furnace here. It's the perfect counter when you're playing minor stuff. It's a really hard matchup.
Well, it's kind of a. I mean, honestly, Truth is playing a very janky kind of deck. Because he had to change out cards.
I agree.
And Blazer's playing more of a standard minor mini P.E.K.K.A deck.
Oh, and it's working. I feel like there's the minor for game. I feel like Blazer, though, I feel like Blazer could have, or not Blazer, I feel like Truth could have won, but what he needed to do is not throw his surprises so soon, right? So he sees the Furnace, he's like, you see the Furnace, you're like, shit, like you're having problems, right? You already know your deck's in trouble. So at that point, it's, how can I sneak in a tower? How can I just defend the whole time, right? Basically, Princess in the back, deal with that Furnace, defend the pushes, because defending against the minor push is a lot harder than trying to attack and then getting countered with the minor push. Like, that's a struggle. And then at the very end, throw that Goblin Barrel, get that tower, put the game away. But he just played all his cards so soon.
That was the last match, I believe, in the matchup. So I do believe the Cloud took it, right? Nova took it, right?
What was the final score? 3-2.
3-2.
So Nova
Okay, so it
does
was
take
close.
it 3-2. All right, so that means we're coming in to our next matchup. We got Crucible? We got Crucible Wrath versus Clash Wars on deck. Is that what's about to go on in a few minutes? Oh yeah. And I heard Stick was already talking. You're saying that Clash Wars brought the heavy hitters today, that they learned from their mistakes.
Well, they didn't bring me. So.
Oh. So not all of them. Just like one or two.
Just a
like
couple.
one or two.
A few. Many.
Can't believe they didn't put you on that lineup. Savage.
They
Wait,
didn't-
why am I not on that lineup?
Well, you can only be level 5.
Oh, damn. Okay. I thought like, I mean, all right. Savage Stick. Did I hear some talk? Yo, let us know in the chat. Nova win, yeah. Let's show some love on Twitter, on the social media, in your clans. Go on there and be like, yo, give us that hashtag Nova win. Nova's proving that they're gonna be such a strong player in this league. It's 2 weeks now that they've come out on top, that they've had strong wins, and I think they really wanted to show today that they're not just Giant Poison, right? That they're not just Giant Poison winners. Eve, what's up, girl? Clash Wars, get it, fam. We got some support. We got some Clash Wars versus Crucible going on in the chat down here. Hammer hype, yeah, Brazzy, what's up? But yeah, show the love on the respective Twitters. Add us, add everyone. We'll get you back. We'll talk to everybody. Also, for this next matchup, what are you guys excited to see? Who do you think's gonna be, the big players here? I want to know what chat thinks. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Let a bag know.
I don't know what the starting lineup is, so I don't. Is it up there? Okay.
It's coming. Can we rename the stream to Stick Bag? Oh my goodness. Genesis hype. That'll be good. That's gonna be the very end. At the very end, we're gonna have Genesis versus Hammer Esports. I know a lot of people are excited. I know Hammers has been practicing, and they're like, okay, guys, we're ready for this. So I'm excited to see that. I think one of the biggest ones that we're gonna see is Elite versus Alpha today. I know that's been hyped time and time again. What's up, Sync5?
I'm just stoked to see this matchup. I want to see what Clash War is gonna bring to the table, because last week they didn't bring anything to the table.
Yeah. Woo! Shots fired. Yes, Clash Wars. I think a lot of people were disappointed with that matchup because, Clash Wars brought a lot of really good players, and they were saying, we're gonna be a big player in this league, and we didn't see that perform. We saw Nova just destroy. We saw Nova say, nope, this is our league, and so I'll be excited for the Retribution match, right? We have that Retribution match. We had Clout try to attempt their retribution match. It happened match. I can't
Match.
match. Oh, is that the English language? And they did manage to pull 2 wins. So shout out to Clout Gaming for pulling 2 wins. I'm excited for that. And we need to see if Clash Wars can really come up in their match too.
I mean, like I say every week, I want to see the expo. So.
Oh, Stick is all about that expo life. He saw it last week and now he's greedy. You just gotta see it every week, Stick. You just gotta see it every week.
Yeah, every week. Or, I mean, even the
Expo or
mortar
Riot.
or the mortar. Just something that's not in meta.
That's fair. That's fair. I like seeing the off-meta decks. I love the Golem deck last week. I love the Expo deck. The double Royal Giant play. Oh my goodness, the double Royal Giant play was absolutely crazy. You know what? Let's get some hashtag anti-meta in the chat. I think a lot of people would be really excited to see sort of like someone. You know what would be interesting was to see the miner not banned and then someone not play miner. Like just be like, we don't even need it. Like, bro, fight me. Like, come on. Like, that would be impressive. That's the kind of stuff that I want to see.
I honestly don't think you would see that.
That's what I'm saying. You'd have to be very, very confident in your abilities to say that I'm not going to use arguably the best card in the game right now.
I mean, is it the best card? Is it the best card?
Oh, let us know.
Or
in
is it
chat.
the support
I wanna
cards?
know.
Or is it the best card? Or is it the support cards you throw with it what makes it good?
It's hard to argue. It's hard to argue. I know without it, those support cards are nothing though. You know?
Yeah, but without those support cards, is the miner really worth?
I'm gonna say almost yes, almost always. It's so because you can counter everything.
But anything can counter a miner in a sense.
True. I mean anything can, if you're good, anything can counter anything. Oh, here we go. Jumping into the first match of Crucible versus Clash Wars. Crucible, looks like Crucible banned the Giant over here, and Clash Wars banned Elixir Pump? Very awkward bans. That means we're gonna see more miner decks.
So
we're gonna see maybe
not gonna see Giant Poison.
Yeah, Clash Wars said, not this time. Not this time.
So Connor's coming in here versus Patriot. I believe that Connor's running a miner deck just from seeing the furnace.
Oh, it's almost guaranteed. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Ice Spirit, nice. I love the Ice Spirit tech. Oh, unfortunately it hit the tower instead of the Inferno. That is brutal. Brutal targeting right there.
Oh, here comes the miner. Guards placed a little off there.
Yeah,
Furnace
miner's gonna get that poke damage.
Furnace comes in to clean up those minions.
These guards should be able to deal with the Inferno at least, unless he's gonna do something to counter. Oh, there we go.
Princess got distracted.
Woo! Nice, and that poison's gonna shut her down. He's gonna get decent poke damage out of this. And that
2
evens
fire
up the game.
spirits. That's a lot of damage.
Yes, and you know what? People they never talk about this. Fire spirits do like 150 each. They're like almost a cheap hog hit. Just on their own for each fire spirit. So he got 300 damage for basically free by getting them to tower.
So we got a Musketeer coming down the lane by itself. Is he gonna back it up with it or just let it go?
Oh, okay, there comes the furnace. I feel
Fireball.
like maybe he felt like he got the value out of the counter. I don't know. Fireball is a little preemptive too. Both players seem like
you don't
they're
know what
using
his last
Elixir a
card
little
could
bit
be.
Weird.
It could not even be Zap. It could be like 3 Muskets and you're like, oh crap, I just wasted my Fireball.
Oh my goodness. It could. Arguably, it could be 3 Muskies, and if it is 3 Muskies, I swear to God, I will dance. That would be absolutely crazy. It'd be a very good
Poison!
wild card.
He put his princess in the poison!
What was with that
Oh
play?
my
I
God.
don't know. Very bad play. Just lost 3 elixir for free. He's gonna get the poke
He
damage.
tried to stop that fire spirit, but it didn't work.
It seems like Patriots is just out of his element, and he's kind of choking. I feel like he's kind of choking right now. He was really doing good plays, making good counter plays, and look it's
That's
only gonna take
tower.
a few plays to lose that tower.
I think he was just getting outplayed, honestly.
Well, you know, like, there's a lot of players that are really good under pressure, and there's a lot of players where you see right now when that pressure comes, you know, they really crack down. I feel like Patriots is really cracking under the pressure. He needs to fix his rotation, and he needs to take this tower.
I feel like when he dropped this princess in the poison, he kind of gave up.
Yeah, in fact, he's wasted 2 more princesses right after that. He gave him the thanks and the emotes. That BM coming in just to drive the knife farther.
Okay, so they're bringing it, but can Crucible bring it though? Because Clash Wars is showing with this first match that they're bringing it today. Now Crucible needs to bring it as well.
Let's see, let's see.
Oh, next matchup. Look
The
at this.
BM is real.
We got Boom in the next one.
Nice. I'll be excited to see that. Yeah, I feel like Patriots just he got kind of out of his element and it kind of just like threw him off. You know, Crucible, I was expecting really big things from them because they really showed that they're going to be big players last week when they dominated. Nobody
expected
expected
it. This should be good.
it.
We got Boom versus Retaliation. So
Well,
Boom is good with different decks.
Yes,
so
he's known for playing very off decks, so it'd be interesting to see what he went with. All of the Clash Wars guys are very comfortable with Miner. You'll see Miner and everything. That's basically their favorite card. The key is, what is Crucible gonna do to counter that? If you know your opponent's comfortable with Miner, you chose to ban Giant instead of it. I still feel like that was a mistake. I would always be banning Miner in this tournament. You know, you're saying that we're gonna be as good with Miner, so you know, where are your counters really coming from?
Oh, that's a great counter there by Boom.
Shut down for
Ice
3.
Spirit into Fire Spirits.
Shuts
Ooh,
down the bars for
Mortar!
3. Nice! We're seeing Mortar! Oh, Boom! Boom with the bowler!
The bowler versus the
Yo!
bowler.
Give me the bowler hype in the chat! Bowler hype! Hashtag bowler hype at me, let's go.
The bowler does work, man. It's
You know-
a very good push stopper.
Yeah, it's one of those cards that's
Expo coming in
Bowler
hot.
Expo! Oh my god, shuts down the cannon. Can he kill these barbs though? Ah! Oh man, so close. So close. He didn't have the elixir to shut down the barbs and he's not gonna get the tower damage. Bowler Expo, what are we seeing in this tournament, guys? We got Mortar Bowler Expo. Holy crap. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Now I gotta know, what is that last card? What is Boom hiding? What is Retaliation hiding? Where's their secret weapons? Holy cow.
It's gonna be the Lumberjack.
Yeah,
He's gonna run the Lumberjack Expo.
I swear. Invincible. Look at that. Bowler hitting the mortar from across the river.
That was an interesting
Yeah,
card.
I have not seen that before. Did not know that. Great counter with those minions there. He was able to really like
That
put
bowler's
some
gonna
damage
get
in.
damage on the tower there. It did get 1 hit, so it was a little bit of a work there. He
It's
did
starting.
he took out the mortar. So
You know what? I don't think Boom was expecting to play a mortar deck. His deck seems very like counter, right? Very like, whoa, what am I playing? Bowler Expo, super surprise factor, super counter. Great value out of that fireball. Wow, really hit
Expo
everything.
coming in hot. He has to drop barbarians here, but he's not gonna have them in time. That bowler's gonna do protection for that Expo,
Yo.
and the guards come in.
Woo! And
This
that
could be-
Expo
this
is
could
gonna
be
be getting
locked on tower.
extreme damage on tower. Fireball is not gonna do enough. That Expo lasts so very long.
Oh, and the bowler in front of it.
It is just back to back to back to back counters right now. That tower.
He's gonna drop the minion horde, but he's gonna fireball it.
No, I think he'll let it. Oh, he did fireball. I almost feel like he should have let it go. Should have cycled back to those fire spirits so he could have got another Expo play going. But he's
Princess
gonna
coming
take
in.
the chip damage.
Barbarians, that's what he needed, is the barbarians to be placed already.
Yo,
That was
we're
his
getting
biggest
that.
counter. He had to the Expo.
Oh, dang. He didn't play the bowler fast enough, and the
This is
the
last
mortar
card
is gonna
zap?
target tower.
I could see it being zapped.
Poor play with the guards in the back. They're gonna get hit by the mortar too. That was actually a really good push.
Uh-oh.
Really good push for.
Now, it's gonna be on
Retaliation.
who gets their kill damage in. That's all it's gonna be. He needs to get 428 damage from the tower. Bowler comes in to distract the mortar.
Your face when that last card is rocket and it puts the game away. No. I feel, yeah, he really needs to shut down this push. Retaliation's finally gotten in his groove. His deck cycles a bit faster than Boom's, and he's gonna be able to keep getting damage in
Yeah, but-
if he can't cycle it.
Oh, mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay.
Interesting. Now he's got to shut the mini P.E.K.K.A. down. The
coming
Expo in the
defensively.
middle.
Defensive Expo. Because
Not a bad play. Not a bad play. He's gonna shut down these barbs. He's actually gonna shut down the mortar too. I like it. I like the play.
He can honestly fireball the rest of the way and get that first tower.
Well, he needs to do. The fireball actually won't do enough. He needed that princess hit, and he didn't get it.
Not one fireball, but he can keep rotating fireballs.
Got you.
And take out the tower. So it can go into overtime, but right now if he goes into overtime, the mortar deck is superior at the moment.
Well, I mean, we're already in overtime, so it's the first one to take the tower.
First one to take the tower, sorry.
But yes, I know what you mean. The mortar is superior in this point. It costs less. You can get the cycle. And
see, he's cycling his fireball.
Exactly.
And now, Boom was like, oh crap, I have to do it as well. So it's going to be who gets the next fireball.
Into it.
Who can cycle right now and get the next fireball?
We already know that Retaliation's deck cycles faster. Boom's going to have to pull off a miracle. And he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop the, there's the fireball for game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He was forced to waste his fireball on the minion horde.
Yeah, I feel like that was a
If he didn't waste his fireball on the minion horde the whole game, he probably would have won that.
Yo, props out to my boys on Crucible for picking up at the end. I would have not know how to play against that X-Bolter deck. X-Bolter deck. Oh my god. So very interesting. That kind of stuff really throws off. Gives you sort of that, you know, crap, I'm not used to playing against this. I'm going to make misplays.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Who do we got? Woody! Woody, you can't lose. Everyone is expecting big things from him. You know you're going to get the trash talk.
I wonder if he's going to be playing Mortar.
And there it is! Did not take long to see that Mortar. You know he's playing Mortar. It's Woody. That's his comfort zone. That's his bread and butter. That's his donuts in the morning. Woo! Mortar coming out here with that. Oh man, he's already getting great value out of the mortar. He's shutting down this counter. I love the tombstone.
Yeah,
tombstone shuts down that mini P.E.K.K.A. and he's
it does
get
get locked on the
damage.
tower, which is weird. I thought it should have got locked on the furnace, unless the furnace is out of range, but I don't think it is.
Well, I think it's because the furnace is one of those weird cards, sort of like Tesla, where it's a 5-spot or a 3-spot, you know, so it throws it off to the right, and it has really weird implications when it comes to targeting. I feel like that's also a weird quirk to the game too, because it definitely should have targeted the furnace, but it did not.
But this furnace is gonna bring the damage back to even.
Yeah, furnace is a very powerful card. Oh, here we go. He's playing Mortar Miner.
I don't know if I would have done that minion horde there.
Yeah, he played the minion horde. He's probably kicking himself right now. He played that minion horde a little fast, and so it pulled. It ended up pulling those furnace things right into it. Very painful, and now he's got to really stop a strong counter here. That Knight mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to do work. Unfortunately, the mini P.E.K.K.A. ran in front of the Knight. He's lucky that the mini P.E.K.K.A. ran in front of the Knight and he was able to get some extra tower hits off on it, because that could have been dangerous.
Yeah, he's honestly lucky the mini P.E.K.K.A. didn't get distracted and just go to the tower.
Yeah, Crucible really showing up at CRL both weeks, I will say. They were off to a rocky start, but now they feel like they're in their groove.
Arrows.
Another tombstone. Nice. 2 tombstones. We haven't seen it all.
It's gonna get pulled again to the furnace.
All CRL.
Rocket!
Woo! Leaving on a jet plane. Yo, Abby with the rocket play on the right-hand side. Give me the rocket boys hype in chat. What the what?
We're going on a trip.
Yes. Oh my goodness. What even is that? His last card was the rocket.
So now Woody's like, oh crap, I can't let it get down to around 500 damage.
Yeah, he knows in his mind now that he really has to make some sneaky plays here, because if he lets that tower get down, you know, the rocket.
And he's in a lot of trouble right now. This push is gonna be dangerous on the left side. And that's not the side he needs to worry about.
Well, honestly, Retaliation's doing nothing to block those minor poke damages, or if he is, he's not doing it fast enough. And I feel like, you know, that's kind of scary. He really needs to keep damage off that left side tower and just let his furnaces do work, you know? Let him shut down the minion horde. Let him put in the damage to the right-hand tower. Let him finish the game for you.
Oh, he missed the princess with the arrows. So that's going to be a lot of... That's going to be annoying.
Ouch, yep.
Princess is just an annoying card.
Well, especially when you miss the counter. It's a very painful miss.
But he got the minion horde with it.
Yeah, but check out this minor zap doing damage on the left-hand side. It's so close. It's literally so close. We know that Abby has that secret trump card in his back pocket. If he can get the poke damage off, he's gonna put it away. Force the arrows on the right-hand side. Double princess on the left-hand side. Miner's gonna put in work. Can he get enough to put away the game?
Zap comes in.
There we go. Princess gets a hit on tower. One more, one more, one more. There it is. They're both rushing for the kill.
That's gonna be game without. Yep.
And there is the rocket. So very close. Woody could not get those last princess hits, and Rocket shuts it down.
I mean, it was a
Rocket
good
and
match.
Miner for the win. I have to agree. Show the Crucible roster. Yep, it's Gohawks, Retaliation, Connor, or I think what? Yeah, and then Ryuzen. It's up right now, guys. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yes, we do have Gohawks. I guarantee that'll probably be the Justin match. Gohawks v Justin. That would be so crazy though. Guys, let's talk about that rocket play though. I love it. I love it.
We got another match going right now.
Who's queuing up? Who's queuing up?
Gohawks, the Expo.
Oh,
man.
okay. Interlaw coming in here. We got Gohawks v Interlaw. Here we go. This is what everyone was excited. Everyone was excited to see Gohawks. Yo, those Clash Wars showing the love to Interlaw, telling him to bring it back. He's a good player. He did really well in the Reddit minis. Or megas. Here we go. Miner to put away that furnace. Gets countered by the guards, but they didn't retarget, so he really did get the value out of it at least. And Princess, nice. Nice. Great value to that Princess. I feel like Inner's kind of kicking himself for not shutting down the Princess early, not being able to. He kind of said now with his deck that he doesn't really have a range card to deal with it.
Can a team ban the Miner? Because every deck has it.
Oh, the salt. It's because it's so good. We know why. Nice, the log. Woo! Give me that log hype. Yo, I need the log hype in chat. We just saw some log action. That's arguably one of my favorite cards. Super underrated. Shuts down the Princess from range and only costs 2.
Does it hit air?
You know it
what I
doesn't.
thought.
You know it doesn't. Why you gotta kill us like that? It doesn't hit air, no. But it does push barbs off your hog and get you 2 hits instead of 1.
It also
so
pushes
at me.
the hog off the tower.
Yeah, actually, log Fire Spirits will shut down a hog with no hits on tower if you play it right.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but all he has to do is zap the fire spirits.
That's true, and then it's painful. But you know, you never know.
Logging an ice wizard by itself.
Yeah, I don't know what that was for. Kind of a waste of 2 elixir. Ice Wizard has a great amount of.
He didn't want that
health.
slow on his tower, I guess.
And then he zapped.
Lava
then
Hound.
he zapped.
Now, does the log hit the lava hound?
No.
I'm just giving you a lot of
Oh my
crap with the
god.
air.
Oh my god. You're triggered. Triggered. You're trying right now. You're trying to trigger me and it's working. Does the log hit the lava hound? Does the log kill guards? God bag, learn how to play the game. You know what?
Does the log take the shield off the guards?
It does actually. The log does take the shield off the guards. That fire tower, that Inferno tower will shut down the Lava Hound, but the good thing about Lava Hound is it has so much health that allowed him to get that mini P.E.K.K.A tower. Got a hit off, and this is looking like it's gonna be Interlaw's game. You know, Gohawks really needs to find his groove. He needs to switch up his rotation.
He's too far behind with this Lava Hound push.
You know what? And
He needs to get that furnace locked on the Lava Hound, and then he needs to have his zap or something. He's running zap and a princess or something ready. But the problem is the log's not gonna help with the lava pups.
Yep. No, totally agree. And the Hound is gonna get the tower regardless of the Inferno. I believe that's gonna be game.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of
He
damage.
does get a mini P.E.K.K.A hit on the left-hand side, but it's not enough to pull him back. GG, Interlaw. Clash Wars takes that one.
So it's 2-1 right now, right? Yeah. Is that correct?
1-3.
1-3. 1-3.
Yep. No, Crucible has already put it away. Clash Wars right now is fighting for points. They're fighting to basically at least put them somewhere in this league where they're not behind.
Justin.
Here we go. Here we go. Arguably one of my favorites to watch. My boy Justin versus Ryuzen from Crucible.
I think he was one of
Rap.
the only ones who won last week for Clash Wars.
Yes, and he was playing Golem. He was playing that crazy Golem deck, and he got the 3 crown. Super exciting. Here we go. Miner making its way to tower, shut down by the Stabby Stabs.
Stabby stabs.
Oh yes, the Stab Goblins. I love them. Goblins,
yeah.
2 cost.
Justin coming back with a counter push with the miner and the guards in the back. Guards and miners are very effective.
Woo! Great.
But it also
counter.
is easily shut down. That's the one thing about the guards. They're easily shut down by the fire spirits.
Yeah, so you really want to get them as a counterplay and then use that counter push to get like maximum value out of them. Both players, you already know they're going to be really good players. They're, they're countering really well right off the bat, so you know it's going to be a close match. Who has the surprise factor, right? Who gets that one hit in? Who wrecks it? Let's find out.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna come down to who makes a mistake.
Exactly.
That's what all this is about. Who makes the mistake? Who plays a card when it's not needed? Who overuses elixir?
Here we go. Justin getting some
counters.
poke damage on that left-hand side. Looks like he might even get some poke damage on the right-hand side. Is he gonna back it up? No. He uses that as a lure to try to get goblins to tower. They might not make it, but oh, the minions don't even target. They did not target that miner, and miner's gonna get so much poke damage. Justin really taking the lead there.
I mean, it's still anybody's game at this point. Once he gets it down to around like 600 damage and under, is when you if that's your tower and it's down to 600 damage, you start playing really defensively, and you kind of you don't play your normal groove.
Exactly.
You're playing on their pace.
And that's exactly what they want and what you need to not be doing. Woo! Okay, so both counters. Here we go. Poke damage again from the miner.
This is
Even
gonna
the
be
guards.
brutal.
Ouch! Plays a mini P.E.K.K.A. right into guards poison.
Guards.
Not gonna do anything. Guards are gonna take that tower. Sneak hog on the right hand side. It looks like
That's
it's gonna
another
be
tower.
a trade. Woo!
This is going to overtime.
Yo, look at that. Ryuzen really taking advantage of the fact that he knew that tower was going down.
Nobody banned Hog, and that's the first Hog we've seen.
That's true. Where has Hog been all these matches? You know why? Miner's more popular, boys.
Yeah, but Hog trifecta. Oh no, Pump. Can't really run it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you could really run like a low-cost counter. I know Theories is one of the players that runs that, but I mean, I don't know. It could have been good. No one really went that route. I would have liked to see it as much as you would have. Woo! Ryuzen with a quick 3-crown. He got Hog to the right-hand side. Justin didn't stop it. I don't know what went on. He didn't even play any cards to counter. Is it a disconnect? I feel like it was a disconnect, but I don't know if we can say that that's fair in a match like this. I'm pretty sure, how are we gonna handle those?
So my brother just sent me a text of his account and saying the most crowns he ever had. Oh, 1540.
Savage! Oh my goodness. Most cards anyone's ever had. Ouch. Are we gonna keep that as a win for Crucible? Is that how we're gonna handle that?
I don't know exactly what happened. Did he get disconnected?
Yeah, it was a disconnect, but I mean, it's not fair to just be like, yo, I got disconnected and ditch, you know what I mean? Wow, so okay, a game to Crucible there. Nice 3-crown by Ryu. I think we're gonna do a giveaway. I think we're gonna do a t-shirt giveaway right now.
Hype, hype, hype!
Hype, 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 hype! Let me pull this up. I think they're gonna paste, so what they're gonna do a t-shirt giveaway right now, so they're gonna paste the link in the chat. You guys can sign up for it and then go in there. Show the 10 players, not just the starters. We don't have it set up for that, but if you guys want to see Crucible's full roster list, full roster list, I'm pretty sure there is
It's on the website.
Yeah, go to crlleague.com and check it out. They have all the lists. They have really cool bios for all the clans. If we can get that pasted in chat too. Let's get that giveaway pasted. Let's get the homepage pasted, the Twitter pasted, and so people can really check out those clans, because there's a lot of good players and a lot of good insight from the websites and the graphics. They're really well done.
This next one, oh.
Yeah, and shout out to your boy Kima for putting all those together. They're beautiful. Yeah, the next one is what a lot of people are looking forward to. This huge names coming in. We've got Pompeo, Trainer Chris, Raintown, CMC. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm so hyped I'm about to fall out my chair. Right out of it. Just
Don't fall.
gone. I'm gone. I'm out of the building. I'm out of the building. it is the Elite Gaming versus Alpha Esports. That's the lineup we're coming up on. You know what's gonna be really like the biggest important thing for this is the bans. I really am
I
expecting
honestly
to see.
think banning anything wouldn't affect these players.
Yeah, well, okay, yes, but is it enough to throw them off? Because all these players in here are so good that it's gonna come down to those little things, those very small things in the match that decides who wins, you know? So I feel like we need to see the minor giant ban. We've been talking about how that's probably the best 2 bans here. It forces people to play the trifecta, which is at least a little bit weaker in terms of tournament decks.
Oh, and the Hog Miners got banned.
All right, so we just got confirmation that Hog Miner will be banned. That means we're gonna see Giant Poison. There's no Giant ban, there's no Poison ban. I mean, here we go. Here we go. I would have really expected, you know, minor Giant, minor Poison ban. Yeah, I think some people are saying that in the chat, but Hog Miner ban. We're gonna see Giant Poison decks. We're gonna see Giant Poison decks and some more Giant Poison decks. I mean, hopefully.
Wait, you think we'll see Giant Poison?
Oh yeah,
Or
maybe Poison Giant.
Maybe Poison first. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Poison Giant, definitely that.
Or Golem.
Switch.
We could see some Golem in there. We could see some Royal GG. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I want to see some Golem. I want to see some more Lava Hound. I feel like Lava Hound would be a strong choice in this matchup. What are you looking at? Inferno's gonna be the strong choice in this matchup.
Always Expo.
Expo
Expo's banned.
all day. Hashtag Expo all day. Oh my god.
Or Mortar.
True, or Mortar.
They're just fun decks to watch now because they're not overpowered. They're not like they used to be. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
when you
it's a
see them,
lot.
it's more of like, oh, that's sick. Somebody's using Expo. Or somebody's using Mortar. It's not like, you don't get really salty about it at that point, you know?
You know what? I want to see the Goblin Barrel again. We already know CMC had some trouble against it. Is he gonna make a redemption? I don't know. You know what's weird is all the hog bans. I think some people were saying this in the chat too. I feel like all the hog bans is weird too. As far as tournament goes, like tournament decks go, Trifecta is definitely the weakest out of minor, you know, the classic minor Furnace and Giant Poison. I feel like Trifecta is the weaker deck.
The only reason it is the weakest though is because they can't cycle as fast, and the way that they stop Trifecta is just stop them from setting it up. If
Exactly.
you can stop them from setting it up, then you counter Trifecta. If you let them set it up, your tower is done.
Here we go. We got a ban and card list coming up here. Pulling it up for you guys. Yeah, it's
Sparky.
one of those.
Let's bring the Sparky decks in.
You know what? I swear, that's what I want to see. Hashtag long live Sparky. I need to see the Sparky decks. I need the cheese. We need to see someone come out in 3 crown with Sparky Mirror.
I feel like people are still scared to use Lumberjack.
They are. You know what? It's because it's one of those cards that you have to be good at playing to get the value. You can't just, like, it needs synergy with your deck, and you have to play it at the right times to really get the value out of your Rage. Otherwise, it's, you know, but yeah, we're getting into a commercial break. And we're back. back. You know what? I'm very interested. I'm very interested to see who the first matchup is gonna be. Who do you think is gonna be playing each other?
Matchup I want to see is CMC versus Trainer Chris or Pompeo.
Ooh.
Or Clark Kent versus one of them as well.
That would definitely be a good matchup. Who do you guys want to see, chat?
Actually, I don't even know. There's so many good people in these teams. Like, we got CMC, we got Clark Kent, we got Godly Love, Trainer Chris, Trainer Garrett, we got Bright Light, Pompeo.
Yeah, exactly. It's so crazy. Yo, Trenton, I do notice you. I notice all you chat boys. Show us some love. Show CRL League some love in chat. But Trainer Chris versus CMC. There we go. We're seeing some of the matchups. Clark versus Will Win. I think that would be a really interesting one too. Actually, though, their play styles would be really fun to watch against each other. Pompeo versus CMC. I almost want to see Pompeo versus Raintown. Let's go. Let's have Raintown prove his chops up in here.
That's gonna. I don't know. That'll get. If Raintown loses.
But if Raintown wins. But if Raintown wins, that's the real question. You know, it's one of those pressure questions. When you throw someone
going all
like.
in.
What?
It's like going all in on a poker game.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you throw them in that situation, what ends up happening is the underdog has nothing to lose and the top guy has to perform. That's a stressful situation. That makes people make misplays and that makes exciting games happen. So, I don't know. That kind of stuff would be really funny to watch. And I'm sure we would get great gameplay out of it regardless. They're saying Trainer Chris for CMC. Rain down, PogChamp. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo, show your clans some love in the chat too. Give us some Hammer Esports, some Genesis, some Elite Gaming, some Alpha, some Clash Wars, some Crucible, Wrath, some Cloud Gaming, and some Nova Love.
I feel like you're very biased with that old saying.
Some Nova, some There you go. That was not biased. It was that part of the sentence calling me out. Oh my god. Stick just likes to throw me under the bus. He likes to throw me under the bugs. Wrecked.
Oh.
Oh.
Take the garbage out, bro.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like to take the garbage in. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. I love seeing that chat love. I love seeing clearly confused. Yes, non-league chat love. Oh my god. Every clan hype. Oh man.
Look
chat, you guys
that.
are the best. You guys are the best, hands down.
You know what? I feel like hyping a clan that's not even in the tournament.
You feel like what?
Just hyping a clan that's not even in here.
Oh my god, I know. Where are you? Get out of here. This is all about the CRL League tournaments. Because, okay, Synsis, you just don't even understand. It is freaking Elite Gaming versus Alpha Esports. We've got some of the best tournament players in the world about to face off right now. The first match is Godly Love versus Bright Light.
Which is like, it's another good match. Like you can't say, oh, I mean, Godly Love's gonna win or Bright Light's gonna win because they're both good players.
Yes, and you've got the leader.
Giant
you got
Loon
the leader coming out saying, I'm gonna be part of this. The Giant Boon! Oh, great counters, great counters. He just had the
He's gonna get a hit. The minion switched. The blue does get a hit off that because the minion switched to the Giant.
Wow, what a poor retarget. I feel like
Mini P.E.K.K.A though, oh, he gets the Barbarians down. That's expensive counter. He dropped Skeletons and had to drop Barbarians for that counter. Now
Yeah,
look how far
costly.
behind he is on Elixir now.
Very costly. Godly really had, you know, the perfect starting hand for that. He played the pump. You know, Bright Light made the right move. He tried to punish him for the pump. He went straight Giant Boon. But Godly was like, bro, I started with Mini P.E.K.K.A minions. Like, come at me. He was ready to fight. He was putting up the fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs. Now we got Godly Love with 2 Elixir pumps down, and Bright Light only has 1. So he's really struggling here in the beginning because he tried to do that aggressive push. Because most people on ladder or anything like that don't know what to do to Giant Loon.
Exactly, they're not prepared for it. Here comes the freaking Golem. Yes, the double pump into the Golem. Super excited to see that. If he can counter this giant balloon effectively, that Golem's gonna put in work. It's gonna put in mad
He needs to stop
work.
that balloon. That's gonna probably be a tower there.
And it is. He
Now
does
he
get
has
2
two
hits
pushes
off
on
of the
both
tower.
sides, though. He got a mini P.E.K.K.A and skeletons on one side, and a golem on the other side.
Great
And
split push. The zap does stop the mini P.E.K.K.A for a second, but it gets the 4 hits, and that's the tower.
Now we have a golem taking out that tower down to under halfway.
You know what? And the worst part is arguably Bright Light countered that exactly how you should, you know? He had the barbs, he had the damage dealers to put away the minions, but it wasn't enough. Golem is just too big, guys. It's just too big. Here we go. This is the really cool thing. When you can start dropping Giant and Balloon on your opponent's side, free pump. He literally, extremely poor pump placement, cost him that pump, and now he's not gonna be able to make his Golem pushes effective. He really
He
needs
dropped the
this to
pump
count.
as a distraction to get time to get his other things down because he probably didn't have the cards with hit that he needed.
I feel like he still got the balloon hit off though. There we go. He does take the tower on the right hand side. The double princess is
Now he
so
has
annoying.
to go for the
doing
3
mad
crown here.
work.
This is a
and
3 crown push.
This is what I was talking about. If that pump really doesn't stop it, if this balloon makes it to tower, he's gonna be in trouble. He does stop the balloon from getting to tower, and it looks like that's gonna be game. Way to stop that 3 crown push. Godly.
That princess is literally, that princess is what stops stuff. Because princess will just melt barbarians if you just leave it there. Princess will melt minions, melt everything you drop to counter stuff. The princess will just take it out.
Yep, exactly. Yo, and I just got confirmation that the winner of the t-shirts is Devin, D-E-V-A-M. Yo, hit him up in the chat. That way he can get his t-shirt, guys. What? Let me see if he's in here, if I can at him. Where's he at? Oh, it doesn't come up. But you win, mate. You win. Winner, winner. Yo, you just got a free shirt. Get. That's absolutely awesome. And
Next match is Clark Kent. Oh no, yeah, Clark Kent versus Trainer Chris.
woo! This is one of the ones that you said you arguably would want to see versus him or Pompeo. Let's see it happen.
This is a matchup neither of them want.
They weren't looking forward to it.
Because honestly, you want to play matches where you're like, okay, I know I'm
got
gonna beat
it,
this
right?
one. I got this one. Not a
Exactly,
match
like
where you're
you're
like,
ready.
oh crap, I actually have to be on my A game.
Not only that, but when you see the furnace drop, when you see like the princess in the back, cards that you know are gonna be annoying all game, you gotta be thinking to yourself, all right, I gotta get ready. Like this is gonna be
So
a
it
rough
looks
game.
like this setup right now, Clark Kent is running a miner deck. And
Miner's
Trainer
banned.
Chris is
There
running
can't
a
be miner.
giant poison.
we can't see Miner and both Miner
Oh, not miner,
and
sorry. He's running a, they're both gonna be running giant decks, but that setup for the beginning is like a miner setup, so that's why I said miner, but both are running giant.
yeah, because Alpha banned the Miner, so we can't have Miner or a Hog. Mini P.E.K.K.A comes in, is gonna take that other Mini P.E.K.K.A down. Great zap there, gets really good value out of the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Unfortunately, the Giant is gonna get 4 hits off. Wow, nice. Putting Trainer Chris in the lead. And Trainer's just gonna pump up, right? He's gonna keep his lead going. He's gonna keep, you know, it snowballing and see if he can put this away. Yo, shout out to Sergeant CR for his birthday, man. Give him some
Shout
love,
out.
that's awesome.
Go eat some cake.
Yeah! Cake it up. Oh my goodness.
That
There we
furnace,
go.
it just does consistent damage over and over
Yes,
and
it's
over.
extremely annoying, and it's so good as a counter, because you know, there we go.
Lava.
Called it! There's the Hound.
See,
Furnace
this is-
Hound, it makes a great combo to themselves, especially with the the Mini P.E.K.K.A, because it allows you to get
That
your Mini
giant
P.E.K.K.A to
though
tower.
is gonna get to the tower here.
The
That's a
poison
lot.
really shut
Giant
everything
does
down.
a lot of damage on the tower.
And he doesn't really have anything to counter it. I'm gonna say that's close to a tower. Yep, he's 2 hits away from
And
taking the tower there.
Musketeer is gonna melt the Lava Hound. With an Ice Wiz there, it's over. That's a poison.
Oh, there we go. There we go. He got, okay, so this is what we're talking about. Trainer Chris got the damage he needed in the beginning. All he's got to do is defend and poison for game.
Defending a Lava Hound is easier said than done.
True, true. The problem is it's so slow, right?
Yeah.
So unless Clark is really gonna make the Hound he just had count, which it doesn't look like he's gonna get the value out of it, it's gonna be game.
It's gonna be a lot of damage on the tower there with those lava pups. See, if that Ice Wiz wasn't there for those lava pups, the
He could
tower
have had
would
it.
have probably
Exactly.
gone down.
I feel like he didn't make it count right there when he needed to. He needed a little bit more elixir or maybe those minions to really put away that tower. And that's gonna be Trainer Chris's game. Yo, Alpha coming up. Alpha coming up. They're already coming off strong. We know there's a bunch of great players. Elite Gaming's gotta put it, they gotta put it down. Oh, the Alpha love in the chat. The Alpha love in the chat. You know it. You know it.
See that?
Elite Gaming, give yourself some love.
That's ridiculous. We got Will Win versus... I can't see because the notes came up.
It's Malk. We got Will Win versus Malk.
Did you know...
Pompeo has not played yet. Stick around.
Did you know when you're playing a match, you can emote and then drop a unit to where it's not being seen?
No way, right under your emote?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's almost as dirty as dropping the minion horde and the mini P.E.K.K.A.'s already under it, and you're like, oh, arrows, and then you realize your life is over because mini P.E.K.K.A.'s that tower. Such a savage play.
If somebody's like coming at you with something, you can emote, drop like a princess in the back, so it doesn't zap it quick enough.
And get that value off of.
So you get the value from it, or drop a. If you know you get expensive elixir class, you can drop like a Sparky and it's covered up by an emote, and they won't see it until the emote goes away, so you have time to get about a little bit of elixir back.
See, those are those high-level plays that can really throw someone off. I love that he's playing Giant Musketeer. He basically is playing, he has like the trifecta setup, but he's like, all right, no hog, let's just switch to Giant. The deck is still strong. Look at the damage he got on that tower. Punished him for playing the pump so early.
It's the Trifecta, bro.
Woo, it's the Trifecta. Yo, it's the Trifecta. Yeah, everyone's saying Giant Trifecta in chat. Nope, there's no hog. It's just Trifecta, mates. Woo! And he's pumping up, right? So he took care of, oh man, that's such a painful play to have happen to you. Malk has really got to be hurting right now to get your pump shut down, have your opponent do his damage, and then be like, you don't have Miner, and drop his pump in the back.
That's gonna be the new meta deck, dude. It's gonna be the Trifecta.
The Trifecta is the new meta. No, we have not had Pompeo or CMC play. Stick around, stick around. Great players all day today. Here we go, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Ice Wizard, good counter. He finally figured out what was going on, and he's gonna do good damage on here. And he's getting a play of his own over here. Giant Musketeer to the right.
It's the Mini P.E.K.K.A versus the Valkyrie. Like that's literally what's coming down to. Is the Valkyrie doing enough work to take out everything that he's dropping to defend, or is the Mini P.E.K.K.A gonna be able to get to the tower with the Giant?
Yep, exactly. And it's whoever's gonna play him more correct. It's, you know what I'm expecting to see? I'm expecting to see those off plays where out of nowhere they drop Giant sort of in the middle and then the opponent's kind of confused for a second. That's the kind of stuff where you put the game away.
Oh, this could be he has a left side, he has to push on the left side, he has to push on the right side as well. So that's the problem with this match right now. He's split pushing it to make him to split defend, which is not letting him set up for a counter push.
Yeah, but the problem is that he already got that damage in the beginning, so Poison, here we go. Poison's gonna put it away, and he's not gonna get to tower fast enough for game.
Valkyrie is such a good defensive card and an offensive card. People don't understand how much damage a Valkyrie does to a tower.
They really don't. Yo, congratulations to Will Win for winning that game. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Using the fat. Oh no, so we said fat fecta.
Fat fecta.
But it's the Trifecta.
It's the Trifecta, mates. It's the Trifecta. And it did work. It did work, proving that Hog isn't needed for that deck to still be such a good deck.
I'm waiting for somebody to use it with a Miner, and not this, obviously, because it's banned. But
Miner Trifecta. Yeah, I've actually seen a few decks of that. And if you play them right, they're really good. I mean, Miner's obviously not a bad card. I feel like there's better, like, synergistic-wise cards. But Miner's not a bad card at all. Also, guys, follow Clash Royale League on Mob Crush so you can always be notified when we get these crazy matchups. Oh my goodness, we got Iza versus Raintown. Raintown
awesome.
making his famous debut.
Running the Giant. And okay, this is the first Inferno I think we've seen. right?
No, this is the second. Justin
Inferno?
played the first
See,
Inferno.
Inferno is a great counter to this deck.
Yes, this is the first Inferno we've seen in this series.
Okay.
So like
in this
these
series?
in these two clans, yeah. And look, it did mad work there. If Mini P.E.K.K.A can shut down that princess,
No.
oh, shut down right before princess is gonna be
Tower
annoying.
said no. I really don't like how cards will ignore something that's about to die. They should continue attacking it.
I agree. You know what? And I almost figured that that's why the Mini P.E.K.K.A would have got the kill, because I figured the tower would have ignored at that last shot and let it hit. But it did not. It actually, sometimes it's weird, and the tower did target it. Princess doing all of Iza's damage over there.
Skeleton's coming in to defend. He does zap them, so Princess is still on the tower. Musketeer there to take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Woo!
Now, Princess is gonna take that tower down.
There we go. Yeah, I know. She was very close.
That was
Finally
weird.
shut down by another princess.
Did you see that? His princess was injured a little bit, right? But then they dropped the other princess. It didn't take one hit from that princess to take it out. So Skeletons didn't do enough damage.
Yeah, and you know what? It put it in the situation where the princess got killed by that musketeer that had no health. If he would have dropped his princess back to the right a little bit more, not only would it have taken that princess, but he would have dealt with the musketeer for free, and he would have had a princess do some more poke damage. So Raintown's kind of got to find out, you know.
He is ahead with the elixir advantage with 2 elixir pumps down. That's the advantage he has right now, but he is really far behind the damage.
Well, and he's playing against the Inferno, right? So he's got to deal with that all the time. He's really got to get like a double giant push going.
That giant Inferno counter is so strong.
Here we go. This is what I expected. Shutting down the Inferno faster than he can cycle to another one. And the princess will finally put it away. No, it was not fast enough. Double Inferno play just walks that giant all the way across. And I don't think Raintown's gonna be able to even
got
get the
taken
tower.
out in the poison.
The pain.
That is so much
pain.
value.
That is straight. That is straight.
Barbarians in the back.
Double princess taken out in the poison. That's some Romeo and Juliet up in here.
Mini P.E.K.K.A there to counter barbarians.
Double Inferno for the
Inferno
giant.
comes down again.
Raintown is just not going to be able to get to tower. He's got to play in a different rotation, you know? He's right, okay, so what he's doing right now is he's trying to cycle to double giant. Raintown needs to be cycling to double barbs. It's the only thing he has to deal with the Infernus.
He set up that poison for Elixir Collector, Tower, and Princess.
And it looks like as long as he just chills out, guards with these Infernos, he's basically gonna poison him to death.
2 giants.
Here we go, double giant play coming in again.
Yeah, but the Mini P.E.K.K.A is still alive, and it's just gonna melt these giants.
There's the second Inferno. He needed the Inferno. Double giant on the Inferno that was gonna shut it down before it shuts down those giants. He might actually be able to get some damage here.
No.
Nope, lured way too far away, and it's gonna be poison for game.
Double Princess out here. That's game.
GG, Isa. Hello, my pretties. What's up, Morgan? Is that a trip elixir? It was. It was just barely. Very, very barely. But it was a trip elixir. I still feel like the double giant play was a mistake. He should have been going for double barbs.
He needed more protection for his giants.
Yes, exactly. Go for the double barbs. Go for double barbs, double princess. You know, if you know you have to cycle like that to get rid of the Infernos, princess is gonna take down the Inferno if you can keep her alive. Barbs are gonna be your meat shields, and you don't have that single target value that he's getting out of the, you know, Inferno on that giant.
That was the last match, so looks.
No, we got one more.
We got
one more. We got the hype match incoming. We got the straight one that like a bunch of people came for incoming. We'll see though. We'll see if it actually goes down. But yeah, that is 3-1 Alpha. Alpha does already take the series, so at this point, Elite Gaming is fighting for points. Because points roll over the next week, so even if you lose one series 1 week, it's not that big a deal if you're shutting down, you know, other weeks. All the love in the chat. I love it, I love it, I love it. Double barbs would get poisoned anyway. That's true. That's true. I will say the double barbs.
But that was his only
poisoned.
defense against Inferno Tower.
I really want to see the double barbs for the princess, and if he wastes the poison on it, then he can't waste it on the tower, right? So you're not taking the poke damage on tower. You can get back in the game. CMC versus Trainer Garrett for the last match. Let's see it go. Pump right off the bat.
Let's see if he's gonna fail Zap. 3 muskies right off the bat.
CMC with those 3 muskies, really good on splitting them. I wish he would have played them farther back so they won't. No, he played it just perfectly so that it didn't get targeted by the tower. Love it. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Great timing on those. Wow. Guards are gonna distract that princess for a second too.
Poison is, or something's gonna come in and take out the princess. Obviously the musketeer will just clean it up. No, Barbarian's
you want to keep that in. Exactly. I was gonna say you want to keep that princess alive so she can get some poke damage. Great poison there, shutting down the barbs and the princess, and now popping back up for a counter push.
Barbarian on the tower though is still gonna do a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, they got 2 hits in, so that brought him down 500. That could, like we've been talking about, that could make or break the very end of the game, you know?
3 musketeers in the back now. Splitting them down the middle. We got a giant coming on the left lane. He's splitting lanes now. He decides, I'm not going to go for the right anymore. I'm going to go for the left.
You know what? It almost works for him because now he's only fighting against 1 musketeer, and he can shut down the 2 musketeers with the guards. No one, look at that. He shut down the double musketeer with the guards on the right-hand side. Now he's got a musketeer going on the right-hand side. He's got the giant on the left-hand side. Woo! And he's getting the damage out of the poison. I still wish he would have hit poison on the pump too, but I will say, great play.
He needed to poison the barbarians to let his giant get a little more damage in.
Exactly. I can see that. I can see that. I mean, because it did shut down the giant. It did shut down the barbs, right? They didn't even make it to tower. He's pumping back up. He's ahead in damage.
He's starting off with the 3 muskies, and you still haven't seen the last 2 cards he has.
And that's almost a sign of he's in trouble, right? And you can already see that he's down in tower damage. And
oh, there's value on that poison.
Garrett keeps, you know, splitting his troops. He keeps forcing the damage off. Wow, great damage out of the musketeer on the left-hand side. That almost just put him back in this game, actually, to be honest, because now if he gets a tower, he's looking for the second.
Barbarians coming in. Prince is coming in as well. Those fire spirits weren't a good placement. I think he should have placed them on the side so it jumped on the prince and guards instead of the giant.
But he is gonna get great value out of that poison. He takes care of the princess. He does the poke damage he needs to do, and he sets back.
Mini P.E.K.K.A. almost got a hit.
Woo! Shut down at the very end. Here we go. We saw the last cards. There's the ice spirit and the zap. It goes into sudden death.
I wonder why he wasn't using the
tower's gonna win.
To counter the giant.
1 hit, and there it is. CMC
gosh.
takes it at the very end. It looked like Garrett was gonna have it. Garrett was pushing for that poke damage from the poison, right? And he was getting it. All he had to do was, you know, put that away. Unfortunately, he didn't defend that right-hand side. And 3 muskies, guys, you can't let him go. You can't just let him sit there. You lose games.
Why not? Why not?
You lose games, man. You lose games. Very impressive comeback, man. Well played, CMC.
It's only cheaper per musketeer than it is putting 1 musketeer down.
Oh my god.
It's 3 elixir per musketeer.
4 elixir.
No. If you think about it, 3 musketeers is 9 elixir.
Oh, no, yes. I meant a normal musketeer.
So, I mean, technically it's cheaper going for the 3 musketeers if you're trying to get more musketeers down.
Yeah, but you're investing it so hard.
Yeah, it's...
I'm not saying, I know a lot of people play really great 3 musketeer decks.
I don't trust 3 musketeers just because everybody runs poison, everybody runs fireball, everybody runs Valkyrie, everybody runs these cards that counter 3 musketeers so well. So it's kind of like you want to wait.
Exactly, that's my only thing with it. Yo, we're coming down to the last match of the day. We have Genesis versus Hammers. Give us the love in the chat, give us the Genesis hype, the Hammers hype, the oh my god hype. We've got full frontage up in here. Naruto, Backstab, Giggs. Everyone's excited to see Giggs play. Nightlight is playing this time. Nice. Lightyear and Jay. Giggs and Nightlight are the only 2 that I'm extremely familiar with, but...
I was just reading chat. People are saying people are some different thing, clans or whatnot.
Oh, gotcha. Yo, don't...
Don't what?
Oh, Devin is here? Yeah, hit Devin up with that t-shirt, guys. And, oh my god. We're about to throw in another giveaway. A $10 iTunes gift cards. Fill out the form. We're gonna paste the link in chat.
Enter us. Enter us.
Yeah, enter us in rigged, right? Enter us in the... Enter bags and stick in the $10 iTunes giveaway. We need it more than you. We need it more than you. No, just kidding. Guys, don't count hammers out. I heard that they have been practicing the little booties off, getting ready for today. And Genesis, as you know, did not perform very, like, as expected, I guess. You know, so we'll see. We'll see.
Boom in Clan Chat says, I can't believe I almost won with the Expo bowler deck.
Everyone wanted to see it win. They want to see that kind of stuff win. We like to see that kind of stuff in the league. We know you guys are out to win and that you want to play those, you got to play the good decks, right? But it's very refreshing. It's very refreshing to see someone saying, look, I'm a good player. I can play what I want to play and still win.
Yeah, I mean, if you're honestly one of the best players in the game, you should be able to play almost any deck.
Exactly.
You should be able to adapt to your situation, because the banning cards that can affect you if you're only good with a certain card or you're only good with a certain setup. You have to let yourself adapt to the game, because the meta changes all the time. There was a time when it was double prince pack, remember? There was a time when it was spawner decks were super strong. There was a time when it was Mortar and Expo were the strongest cards. Now it's the minor age, and there was a time when Trifecta was super strong. So what's gonna be the next overpowered card? I mean, the Royal Giant's really good, but it's an overpowered card too. But what's gonna be the next meta after that?
Exactly. Here we go. We got our first matchup, Backstab versus Jay. This should be a good match. Miner was banned and Poison was banned. Nice. Very good bans to see.
We said last week they should banner the Poison, remember?
Yes, that's exactly what we said. Hammers went for it. They took out the Poison. Genesis, obviously, with the smart play, taking out Miner right off the bat. And I'm excited to see what they're going to play in here. Here we go.
Is this the Jifecta?
I hope so. It looks like we're about to see some Jifecta from Genesis. Give us that Genesis love in the chat.
That
we will find out.
Inferno is so strong against any tank.
Yeah, here we go. Great counters. Hammers came ready to play today.
He is running the Jifecta.
Woo! Jifecta, I love it. Give us that Genesis Jifecta hype in the chat, boys. Give us some love.
Backstab is one of my favorite players to watch.
Well, he plays so interesting, right? Like, he plays his cards not in the normal spots. Like, not where you normally expect to see cards played, if that makes sense.
He's an out-of-the-box thinker.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Fireball, taking out the Elixir Collector down a little bit, and taking out some damage on the tower. But we got a Valkyrie to counter the Princess.
Here we go. Inferno to shut down that Valkyrie. Great poke damage. Great poke damage by Backstab. He's really showing up today.
What he needs to do is he needs to get that that Giant to push the Valkyrie to the tower.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the double barbs, guys? Where's the double? No, actually, what I think he'll end up doing is, Jay, I feel like Jay is really gonna try to make...
Lava Hound.
What the what? Oh, there we go.
I feel like Lava Hound's not as effective without the Miner.
Maybe. Oh, I would argue. Pompeo obviously played a lot of Lava Hound back in the day before Miner was even a thing, and proved that Lava Hound at tournament level is a very strong card. You know, it gets a bad rep because it's not as good as
I'm not saying it's
ladder.
not strong. I'm saying I don't think it's as effective.
That's fair. That's fair. But I mean, Backstab is obviously making
double Lava Hound.
Double Hound. Oh my goodness! Give me those double Hound in the chat.
He's
double
scared
Hound.
now. He had to drop a fireball. He's zapped.
No, that's gonna be a tower. That's gonna be a tower for sure.
Jay was playing scared at the end. Don't play scared.
Yeah, you gotta play strong. I really expected Jay to get better value out of his Ice Spirit. He's been using it sort of to keep his, like, Musketeer alive. Yeah, not a very good play. If he would have got Ice Spirit into Inferno, it could have been a different game.
Lava Pups do so much damage.
Oh, especially at tournament level. It's absolutely ridiculous. This game is going to Backstab.
That Cycle Lava Hound deck he had was really good.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hammers takes it. You guys were all talking. I said to watch out, and there we go. Hammers takes that first game. Let's see.
It's hammer time.
It is hammer time. Genesis, come through for me, babe. Come on, Genesis.
Toxic.
Show up in this
Lane,
match.
Gigs.
We got Toxis versus Giggs coming up in here. Noise. You know what? I'm excited to see Giggs play. Law is a really, really good player, and I expect him to do work in this match. Toxic going for the pump in the back. Giggs going for the punish. I like it.
I haven't seen a hog rider in so long. It's nice seeing.
The freeze!
The
Woo!
freeze!
2
Coming
hits,
in
3
clutch.
hits, plus the princess damage. Nice. Well played by Giggs. He saw the pump come out, and he got, you know, when that pump comes out, if they're gonna punish him, right? You're playing a hog cycle deck. I love it. I love it. Such
That
good
freeze,
value.
nobody runs freeze that much anymore, so people don't expect it.
Exactly. Oh, I sure as hell didn't expect the freeze there, but look how much work it did for him. And you know what? Toxic is in trouble now because a hog deck, hogs, guys, it's one of those decks that it could be 5 seconds left in the game and you lose because hog freeze slips in and puts away a tower. So it's one of those things that you have to be careful with the whole game.
Congrats to Law, he just won a 15K tourney.
Did he really?
That's what it says in chat.
15K tourney. Law hype in chat, some Genesis. I love it.
He's not even letting him touch his tower.
Nope, he hasn't done hardly anything.
The different levels of players that throughout like the whole game, like in tournaments, whatever. If you can defend a high-level player, this is a high-level gameplay. So if you can defend a high-level player without letting them touch your tower, that just means you're really effective with that deck.
Exactly. In fact, I want you guys to pay attention to this. So Giggs, right? He's playing hog. He expertly, this is so crazy if you guys haven't noticed this, he puts his goblins so that one goblin is in front of the hog and the other two are behind. And that lets, you know, the cannon target the one goblin, the mini P.E.K.K.A target the one goblin, and the other two, you know, put away the cannon, deal with the mini P.E.K.K.A, and Hog is getting hits off, man. It's absolutely insane.
He's trying to do this this giant push without a poison, which is not as effective.
No, he really needed to deal with the Inferno ahead of time.
Freeze coming in.
And that's gonna be a tower. No, nice. No, it is! Zap! And there's the tower.
32 seconds to come back. I mean, it can change right here. With this strong push coming in right now?
I don't know. There we go. Okay, now it can change. He's got the double musketeer right there. Yes, the giant got shut down, but Muskie's gonna shut down the Inferno, and now he can at least get some damage. Double Muskie doing some damage with Princess. Zap is gonna shut down the musketeers. He's trying to get mini P.E.K.K.A to tower.
Freeze.
Defensive freeze. That's never a good sign.
Valkyrie.
Woo! If it wasn't for that Valkyrie, it would have been game.
Or
it would have been overtime.
But I would see.
Nice, Giggs. Great defense. Way to put it down and shut it down. Now we're 1-1.
We're 1-1.
We're 1-1. This is how I like to end a series. 1-1 going into the third match. Whew. That's okay, so that's something that's good about Freeze too, though. It's one of those cards that, yeah, you never want to, but if you have to and you need to, you can play it defensively and you can save yourself the game.
I thought that's how you're supposed to play it.
No, for the love of God.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Do not play Freeze defensively. Unless you're Law. He can play however the hell he wants. He's like, I just throw princesses everywhere. GG, Giggs. Oh man, I think what is the trophy difference right here? It's interesting that yeah, it's a huge trophy difference, but it's such a close tournament match.
We got the next one going on right now.
Lightyear versus Naruto. This is gonna be a good game. Both great players. Both biding their time. 10 elixir mark. Princess in the back. Woo! The mirror plays. You almost want to, if you see the princess in the back, yeah, throw the princess up high and get the tower damage if they're both gonna die anyways. Exactly, especially if you have the zap.
See, this is the bad placement on his Infernus now. Because now the princess is gonna target on the furnace.
Exactly, so good.
And you defend
yeah,
it with
keep her
goblins.
alive. Save her. Unfortunately, the wow.
Oh, he does save her.
He does save her. He does save her. Goblin Barrel coming out here. Oh, and it's gonna get damage. 2 hits, 3 hits by 6 goblins gets 500 damage. Lightyear is already putting in work. Ouch! The Inferno did not the Prince did not target the Inferno, so that's gonna even up the game, and the Princess is just gonna shut that down.
Furnace coming in.
Furnace is gonna take out that Princess. Furnace is so
Oh,
good.
he missed.
Misplayed the zap. Waste of 2 elixir. Ouch. Furnace is one of those cards that's really hard to deal with. I'm wondering what the last sort of cards in Naruto's deck is.
Naruto's running the Double Prince mini P.E.K.K.A.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think there's gonna be a Lava Hound in there? Lava Hound Furnace has been popular.
Look at Prince right now.
Double Prince, yeah, no, I've seen the Double Prince, but is the P.E.K.K.A. gonna be there? That's the question.
Mini P.E.K.K.A. It's a new, it's a meta game, deck. It's the mini.
And he did. He got mini P.E.K.K.A. to tower. That's the tower.
And Lightyear's running kind of a janky deck, so it's
I've noticed
not very
he went
effective
for,
at defending.
Lightyear must have thought this was ladder, because he basically played a ladder deck that he felt he could get some like quick towers or quick wins with. It's not going to be enough to come up against Naruto, especially someone who's such a good player. Surprise factor did not really work for him, and I think Naruto's looking for the 3 crown. He keeps pushing that side.
Furnace down again just to defend that side because all Lightyear's running is low-cost troops, so the Furnace is just gonna eat it.
And it has been. It's been doing mad work. There goes the Goblin Barrel. Does he have anything for it? There's the zap, but they still got damage
He's just leaking elixir.
Yeah, if you notice, Lightyear is sitting at 10. I expected him to at least drop Inferno, or at least, get things going so he can try to make a counter push. I don't know, but that's what we talked about. People not playing all their cards are normally at the disadvantage in the game.
Yeah, it's just...
Double Furnace on that left-hand side. 5 seconds left. This is going to be Naruto's game. And that's 2 for hammers.
Fireball. Okay.
It was Fireball. Actually, that's kind of...
weird.
Yeah, he should have played that a lot. He had a lot of chances to use that.
Should have been fireballing the Furnace or the Princess or something.
Yeah, well, he should have been. As soon as he dropped that Princess and you saw it at tower and the Furnace comes out, you know, hit the Princess, hit the Furnace. He played both Princess and Furnace at the same time. He could have gotten great value out of that.
I mean, he was doing very well against, in the beginning. He was doing very well by protecting his Princess and getting that damage on that Inferno.
Exactly, that's why it's weird. He started so strong and then he just sat on 10 elixir for so long. But yo, that's 2. That's double hammer time. We got hammer time times twice. Genesis, let's go, mates. I want to see, okay, low key though, I want to see Genesis win this one, so it comes down to the last match. That is Bag's kind of play right there.
Uh-oh.
Woo! Full frontage versus fire, and right off the bat with the cry emotes.
Coming in already with the Goblin Barrel minion horde. That's
push.
expensive.
It is, but he at least got some damage out of it. Not as much as I bet he would have liked to. But not bad whatsoever. He countered all the cards. Oh my god, Hog Mini P.E.K.K.A. coming in. I hope you have the elixir. Right into the barbs. Barb zap. Well played. Well played by full frontage.
Where's the bowler when you want it?
Where's the bowler when you want it?
Where's the Sparkies at, man?
Where's the Sparkies? Hashtag Where's Sparkies 2016 at CR League. Let's go. I know. I'm salty. I'm triggered. Where's the Sparkies?
He's coming with the same exact push again. That's gonna be very predictable if he keeps on doing the same exact thing.
Yep, and as you notice, Firestorm really handled it a lot better this time. Now he's got the ouch. Bad fireball play there. He missed the mini P.E.K.K.A. Zap, he has nothing to counter. Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets the tower 1. Freeze!
Oh, freeze!
Mini P.E.K.K.A. freeze Valkyrie, that's a tower. And Firestorm is looking like he's gonna have this game. Way to come back, dude. We need where is the comeback hype? I need the comeback hype in chat. Firestorm gets knocked down, but he gets up again. Ain't nobody ever gonna keep him down. Full frontage has gotta be kicking himself in the leg for
honestly,
letting that go
he
through.
can still come back here. It's at 1271. He's got a Hog Rider Barbarian push.
It's coming in strong, but no one realizes that Ice Spirit, man, really shuts down a push, especially when you
Look
have
at the Hog Rider
Valkyrie
couldn't
to
even get to the
tank.
tower. The Valkyrie blocked the Hog Rider.
Yeah, he only got one hit off. And now he's got look at this counter push. You've got a Valkyrie, Musketeer, Ice Wizard counter push. Like, that's no joke right there.
He's running a version of a trifecta.
Yep, and it's working. It's working for him. Zap, he held onto the Zap to shut down the Goblin Barrel. We've only got 30 seconds left for Full Frontage to make a play. I feel like Full Frontage had the cards to make a play. He's just not playing them at the right times.
Yeah. I think that Goblin Barrel minion horde in the beginning was a good play. The first one.
Yes, exactly.
One
like,
after that, I think kind of threw him behind.
he had the surprise factor. It wasn't until he played it again that there was an issue. We might have to jump out of the app and back into the app. We're getting some Wi-Fi signals. But let's see if Full Frontage can put it away with 5, 4, 3. He's not getting to tower. And Fire is gonna take it. That means we're 2-2. We are 2-2s. We're freaking ballet dancers up in here. And it's going to the final match. On the final round. Hammers versus Genesis.
Let us know who do you think's gonna win in the chat.
Yes! Oh my goodness. Chat spam. Let's go. I approved of it. Hammers or Genesis. Let's go. Show them some love in the chat. Show your team love. I don't need your salty hate. Just show your team love in the chat. And let's see it go down.
People are saying Genesis.
Genesis! Oh my goodness. Hammers boys, are you not even watching? Where are you? Show up in here. There we go. There we go. They were just late to the party. They like to be late to the party.
So much. No, honestly, it's just people from the Genesis repeating Genesis over and over.
Even Hammers is repeating Genesis. Oh my god. Brazzy, whose side are you on? I saw that.
Here we go. Carter versus Nightlight.
Carter versus Nightlight. Arguably very evenly skilled players. Nice. Inferno to shut down the Hog really fast. And that way he doesn't take a lot of damage from those minions. Good play there. Now he's got a Valkyrie push coming in on the left-hand side. He needs to take advantage of it.
Furnace is a great stop.
It is, but it's not going to be enough to shut down the Hog. So at least Mini P.E.K.K.A will. But he gets a hit off. Not only did he take out the Furnace, he got a hit off. Elixir is looking pretty even. It's going to be who can set up better.
Princess will take out those minions.
Yep. Great
His
princess
princess,
play.
though, is
Oh,
gonna
nice.
lock on.
But yeah, now
Nice.
he's going to lose a princess unless he shuts her down. All right, it's going to come out even, but I feel like...
But he got damaged with that princess on the tower as well.
And the guards, it was kind of a waste of guards, so you kind of want to save those for some bigger hitters. Heavier hitters, bigger boys. I don't know what to say, but you kind of want to save those guards.
The only thing the guards really don't stop is Valkyrie.
Definitely not.
I mean, it wastes time with the Valkyrie though, because it causes for more spins, more attacks to take them out.
Yes, exactly. So both players are basically waiting for that 10 elixir so they can play some cards, they can get some things going. I think it's good to play the Furnace, reset up, sort of. Both players are kind of playing not at their pace, and they're trying to find where their pace is.
Hog Rider coming in, it goes straight for the tower.
Wow, skips
Doesn't
everything.
get a hit though.
Unfortunately, the mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna shut it down. It looks like Carter's gonna keep getting poke damage out of that Furnace though.
Princess to try to stop it.
Here we go, Princess to shut down his princess. And now you have an annoying princess to deal
Hog
with on the
Rider with
left-hand
the fire
side.
spirits
A
and
Hog Rider
minions.
and the minions to deal with. Oh man, the Inferno targeted the Hog instead of the minions. That's unfortunate. Princess will get at least a shot off. Yes, a shot of poke damage on that left side though. Nice push here. He made him waste. So he saw that Nightlight just put in that Hog that he's not gonna have the elixir to really effectively stop a push. And there goes the giant minions. I believe that is gonna be. No, the guard shut down the mini P.E.K.K.A close to a tower on the right-hand side. He does out-trade. And, yo, shout out to Res Gaming for winning the $10 iTunes gift card.
Yeah.
Give him that at. Show him some love. You just won some money, man. Congratulations. Yeah, Rems, you just won 10 bucks. Give us that love. Give us that love back in the chat. You know we love you, giving you that free money. Here we go. Hog on the Furnace again. He really, he really wants to get Hog on the tower, though. He needs to find a way to really shut down the Furnace with his Princess and sort of get the damage he needs to. If this Hog gets the tower...
It's gonna get one.
No, shut down right before. Ouch, really bad Inferno at the very end.
That could cost the game
down
right there.
Elixir.
That could be game.
It could be, especially because it's going to get shut down with Princess, and now he's got nothing to stop this crazy push.
And he's running Hog and Giant, so it's two different things you have to stop.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, exactly. Giant's gonna get hit on tower.
And
is
like
it gonna
we
get
said
enough to
before,
push it?
Nightlight hasn't played his last card.
Exactly. Princess is gonna for game. No, the zap retarget. No, it does, and I think that's gonna be game. No, he doesn't have any air. I did not realize he has no spell cards. Oh no, there it is. Where's the zap?
It was his third card over.
Oh, it was his third card. I missed it. Carter takes it. Oh my god.
What do you think his last card was though?
I don't know. Go check for me. Let's see what it is.
Fireball?
I didn't see a fireball all game. It must have been a fireball. He definitely should have fireballed the Hog minions instead of playing that Inferno. Took in some damage and went straight up for a counter, because then he could have Inferno'd on the Giant.
We're going to commercial break.
Yo, quick commercial break, and then we'll be back. And we're back. Coming into the post matchup. Yo, quick shout out, because I think a lot of people didn't get to hear it. Hammers won that last game. So it was 3-2 Hammers Alpha. Congratulations
Hammer
to Hammers,
time.
man. Yeah, really, our Hammers Genesis. Really big win for them, especially for a team that most people have been saying are underdogs. Most people have been saying, like, whatever. Come in and take out Genesis, who won last week. So congratulations, guys. Really proud of you. I hope Genesis will regroup and take it next week, because we know they have really good players. All right, so here we go. We're coming into the post matchup. Clout Gaming finishes. Okay, so are these points? We've got 4-6 for Nova, 8-2 for Clash Wars. These are the points that they racked up just today. So those are the win reflections. So it was 2 wins for Clout Gaming, 3 for Nova, and 4 for Crucible, 1 for Clash Wars. You know, let's talk about that.
I felt like Clash Wars won more than one. Did they not?
No, it was
Who won it? Who won for Clash Wars? Because we had Woody play, Woody lost. Boom lost.
Boom lost.
Who else was playing? Justin for the win, did he end up winning?
Nope, he got disconnected. That was a loss.
And then who was the other 2 people that played? Can't believe I'm not even thinking about it.
I'm not sure, but
they're our home clan. I forget the names of them.
well, I don't know who they played is who it is, but yeah, they only took 1 game, and then we had Elite Gaming versus Alpha. Alpha came through. Those were really good matchups in there. Alpha came through with the 3-2, and Hammer at the very end against Genesis came away with the 3-2.
Oh, Connor won.
Connor. Okay, so Connor from Clash Wars won. Yo, Clash Wars though is really gonna have to figure it out, because that's 2 weeks in a row where they've only won 1 match. That's putting them at the bottom of the boards as far as points go.
And they're saying they're going to be at the top of the boards.
I know. Talk a big game only if you can handle it. Check this out. The road to royalty. Hottest teams going into week 2.
Crucible.
Yeah, Crucible. Crucible Wrath was one of the hottest teams going into week 2. And so was Genesis. Genesis and Elite Gaming. You know what? It's crazy because Genesis and Elite Gaming didn't take it. It was Hammers and it was Alpha. So I'll be excited to see what this hottest teams looks like next week, especially because Hammers was the coldest. Hammers, look at Hammers back there, back at the very end, and Genesis almost at the very top, and Hammers took that play. That is crazy.
Yeah, but it's crazy how you would think that Nova or Alpha would be, or Elite Gaming would be at the top, but no, Crucible's at the top. Going into this week.
Okay, well, Crucible, you know what? Shout out to Crucible because, yeah, a lot of people in my streams before we even started the league said, like, who's Crucible? Like, they're not gonna be a big deal, and they've been a big deal all day, every week. So Crucible's really putting out for their clan. And also, I got confirmation that it was Interlaw that won. So from Clash Wars.
Clash Wars, okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So it'll be really excited to see more stuff like this, especially going into week 3, because we only had 1 week's worth of matches, right? So it's really easy to say like, oh yeah, we expected these clans to win and we expected that clans to win, but that didn't happen today.
When you start going into more matches and more people get substituted in, you're not gonna really know anything about the people. Like, you're not gonna really play them because there's 10 different people that can play in each team. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but the 5 people
exactly. They might not even be the starting lineup.
roster. So
it's
if some team gets really far ahead in the point system, they might go, "Are we gonna sit our starters and throw in our reserves?" You know what I mean?
exactly. So it's one of those things where we can say that, like, you know, gems like your cards count don't accurately reflect your tournament skill level. You know, that doesn't mean that like you're bad if you're high gems or good if you're like low gems. So it just means it doesn't reflect. But yeah, let's get a huge thanks and huge shout outs to everybody here. First, the sponsors, you know, we have Mob Crush and Free My Apps. Yes, giving us that love. Shout out to Hammers and all the marshals and mods that put this on. Oh my goodness. Our boy Sweet J for running production, especially when, you know, it's not his normal production setup and he's not used to doing it. That's also hard. Kim Brosa, oh my goodness. For doing all the Marshall stuff, and Kima for putting together these sick graphics. Look at these graphics, guys. Look at all the overlays, all that stuff that's so beautiful. That's all, you know, the teams. And shout out to all the clans. Yo, give me your clan hype. Give me your clan hype in the chat. I know you're here. Let's get that Crucible Wrath, that Genesis, the Elite Gaming, the Nova, Alpha Esports, Cloud Gaming, Clash Wars, and Hammer Esports hype in the chat.
And just everybody that's watching too. All you guys that are watching and getting to see like all this high level gameplay and learning stuff from it. Shout out to all you guys too, because that's what we're doing it for. You, everybody. You know what I mean? We're doing it all for you guys.
Exactly. In fact, that's the most important, guys. Thanks for watching, for showing up. Especially, yeah, man. A lot of people that show up who is not used to the platforms or show up from different platforms. Shout out to you guys. And for talking to us and being such great viewers and getting in all the Twitter hype and the hashtags, that stuff. Oh my goodness.
And shout outs to Bag.
Shout outs to Bag. Shout outs to Bag. Oh my goodness. No, shout outs to Stickbug. Can't play on his level 5 account, not very good. So. Oh, there we go. Now we're even.
Oh.
Now we're even. Yo, yes. Oh man, been so much fun casting, and
we're